Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for September 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you for being here on my channel with me. If you're new to my channel, as always, take what resonates and release what doesn't. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising. So it works for any of those. And the other thing that I would share with you is to get a full picture of what September will represent for you personally. I would look at your sun, moon, and rising so that you can get a full picture. And the reason why is because the sun represents your core personality. Your moon represents your emotional aspects, how you see things or feel things emotionally. And then your rising sign has to do with the mask that you project out to others or the face that you put out there. So if you don't know what your moon and rising, sun, moon, and rising is, there is free websites out there that can give you those details, and you just put in your date of birth, where you were born and the time you were born, and then that energy will that information will populate that free reading. You'll be able to figure out those things for yourself. Okay. So this reading for this month is a little different. I was guided to start the readings off this month with a spirit animal oracle card. And this is an energy that is introducing you to spirit animals, or animals that may be your power animals that you work with closely. But specifically for the month of September, you will be working with this specific spirit animal. Then I will do your reading for your regular tarot cards. And then your final card is going to be a archangel or angel therapy card from the Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy deck. Okay. So all of that should give us a really good rounded information as to what you're going to be working through this month. So I've already shuffled your cards. I'm just going to go ahead and dig right in. Oh, and your spirit guide for this month is a nightingale. So the nightingale says, love is all around. So embrace that energy. The thing about nightingales, of course, is that they sing at night because they're nightingales. But for me, that energy comes from the dark that brings us into the light. That's actually a very beautiful part. So love is all around. All right, now I'm going to pick your cards. You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Four of Pentacles. It's all about finances. Ace of Swords. To do with thinking, thought. Oh, the Hermit. Okay. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like a lot of the stuff that you're going to be working with this month is going to be around finances, creating financial abundance, creating stability with finances, those types of things. You do have this one major arcana card, which is this Hermit, which we will discuss in a few minutes as I get to that card. However, just to reiterate that the major arcana cards are cards that take a little bit longer for us to work through, meaning that the minor arcana are energies that we can work through kind of quickly. So you may have already started working with this energy of the Hermit. You'll definitely be working with all of that energy through the month of September. I don't have any ending cards here for you, so you probably will be working with this energy for a little bit. And I'll explain to you what those energies represent here shortly. So to start off with your reading, we have this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, kings are all about knowledge. It's taken them, those kings, mostly their whole lives in order for them to ascend to the throne. And in order for them to be good at being kings, they have to have a lot of knowledge. So this card could either represent you stepping into your leadership role, or it could be that you're working with someone as a mentor or as some kind of a guidance person that you're going to go to for assistance this month. However, I do believe that this information that's coming through about this King of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to represent a male. It could be a female, because, you know, as beings, we have both energies within our bodies, right? We have the masculine and the feminine. And at any given time, we can tap into any of those energies to help us through the stages of our lives. And specifically, this would be the energy that you're going to be working through for the month of September. So what this king represents, so this king represents, he's a protector and a provider, and he is a spiritual, seasoned leader, okay? This gentleman has created his wealth. He has created his physical security. He has all the prosperity, and he has all of the comforts in his home, right? The King of Pentacles represents the earth energy, which it would be the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But specifically, this energy represents the Taurus energy. This is a person who is asking you to really enjoy every lesson that comes your way this month, okay? He's telling you to accept the challenges, any failures, and any successes, because each step along the way is giving you the knowledge that a king needs in order to be able to reign, right? In order to be able to oversee his kingdom. This is asking you to be very clear as to where you want to go this month. How do you want to create the prosperity that you're looking for, the stability, the financial, you know, financial security that you're looking for, the physical security. This is also talking about prosperity and success. And he's also saying that this is an opportunity for you to dream your biggest dream to light. The other thing that I want to tap into is that when I look at these cards, I do not see any cups in this reading, which is the energy of love. And in order for us to be able to really manifest things in our lives more quickly, we have to be able to feel those energies. So tap into that energy. How does it make you feel? Happiness happens when you do better than the last time around. So once again, since love is all around you with this nightingale, tap into that love energy and bring the solidified, you know, masculine energy in to really kick off your month. Oh, the other thing I just realized. So if you look at this card, I didn't really look very closely. I wonder if you can see it. So if you can see, he's got these grapes, right? Grapes are, that is an accomplishment that is difficult to attain because you have to have the right conditions in order to be able to grow grapes. And so for me, as I look at this, this is just saying that he's been able to attain that level of abundance and that you can tap into that same energy when you tap into the energy of this king. Abundance is yours. Your next card is the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is another physical security card or financial wealth card. This one is the thing about fours. Fours are in the tarot represent stability and balance. And the reason why that's important is if you think about the legs of a table, you need all four legs to create that stability. If you remove one of the legs, the table tips over, right? So you don't have that financial stability. So this card is telling you to recognize and accept your self-worth, right? He is hanging on to this money. So in his mind, somehow along the way, he has believed or created this thought in his mind about scarcity. So where is it in your life that you have blocks regarding abundance? That's what you need to look at this month. You need to be able to, build your life, not necessarily coin by coin. You just need to build your strong financial foundations and remove any negative feelings that you have around creating abundance for yourself, which will remove those blocks that will allow you to step into your flow. Somehow or another, you need to cultivate feelings of gratitude, and you also need to help others. So in the Raider White Tarot deck, this guy is just really hanging on to his money. And he's kind of doing that here as well. Because somehow or another, he's tapped into this idea of scarcity. The thing that is an interesting segue, though, is I'm also seeing this Six of Pentacles. And I'll talk to you about that in just a minute, how that is going to help free up this scarcity for you. Your next card is the Ace of Swords. Aces all have to do with creating new energies within your life. This would be a new energy of thought. So this is creating new ideas, new concepts, new ways of doing things, new ways of thinking about things, new way of communication. However, this card is in your obstacles position for this reading. And so what that is telling me is that this month you may be faced with confusion, miscommunication, possible arguments with people. It could also mean that you're overanalyzing things, because remember, swords have to do with the way that we express with our minds. It's how we express our ideas, how we communicate, how we make decisions on things. So this card is telling you that, one, you may not be taking action. There may be opportunities coming, but you're not doing anything about it. So the other thing to keep in mind too, because this is an obstacle, is you may be feeling quite overwhelmed with whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life. And as this is a general reading, I don't know the details to that. But what I do want to share with you and what Spirit wants you to know is that you're braver than you realize. Whatever you truly, really want in your life, you can create it. And since this is really having to do with your thoughts, it's just how you decide that you're going to create and what you're going to do in terms of what you tell yourself. If you believe you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, you will find a way to do that. If you tell yourself, oh, I can't do that, or oh, it's too hard, or oh, I'm not smart enough, or oh, this, that, and the other, then you're going to believe that too. So clean up your thoughts. Clean up those things that are preventing you from stepping into your abundant life. Your next card is the Hermit. This card is your strength card for this month. The Hermit is a very interesting card because this card is an individual who has felt as though he has really needed to isolate himself because he's needed time to think. So he's gone up on this mountain, and if you look at him, he's got his light here. He's looking down on the world because he's up on this hill, because he's isolated himself. But that's because he needed some time to contemplate and soul search as to what it truly is that he really wants to manifest for himself. Right now, where we are on the planet is a really interesting time. We've got 6 planets in retrograde. So that is bringing up a lot of stuff that we might not have healed in our previous life, meaning not necessarily lifetimes, which that it could represent that, but it also means things that we haven't healed in this lifetime, things from your childhood, past relationships, the way that you've interacted with people or whatever. All that stuff is coming up for us to look at it again, okay? So this card is telling you that you're going to find your wisdom within yourself. This light right here, that's his light. He is this light. He is shining this light down on the world, and he is telling you that the answer is always inside of yourself. So take time away from your chaotic, busy life. If you find that you're just, burning the midnight oil, or you're, grinding away at things, it's really telling you that you really need to take a step back and to work through whatever it is that you are afraid that is preventing you from your success. This card is about wisdom. So this card is about, this is about his inner wisdom, and this is about him being his inner guide. You are this energy. You will be tapping into this energy big time this month because it is your strength card. Your strength is going within. It may be a thing where you're going to be challenged to look at various aspects of your life this month. Maybe you need to journal. Maybe you need to write down things. Maybe you need to look at things where your blockages are, whatever those things are. But this is a solo kind of an energy. This is an energy that you can't take others with you. You can always ask for opinions once you have come to some kind of an epiphany of things, or if you've come to a direction as to how you're going to move forward. But this is asking you to go within yourself, right? This sacred aloneness is asking you to do this for self-care. Okay, take care of you. That's what this energy is. Your final card of the tarot is the Six of Pentacles. Again, this has to do with physical security, your wealth, health, career, your possessions, your home. This card is about two-way abundance. If you look at the card, right, he has got these two, he's got a scale in his hand, right? So he's looking for that balance. He's looking for that balance. And as he has abundance, he is generously giving it to others in need. So this is a card about being charitable. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to give all your money away. What this could represent for you is donating your energy, donating your resources to help others, because those actions could be life changing for those in need or those that you're helping. And it's sometimes it's just those simple acts of giving in that way that you're putting out to the universe, that even though I don't have, all the wealth that I would love to have, I am generous with the things that I do have, and I am grateful for the things that I do have. And because of that, I'm coming from this generosity, this spirit of generosity and kindness and giving. Okay, so that's what this card is about. Choose whatever cause it is that moves your soul, because this is what is going to allow your prosperity to shift this month. Okay? So your final card is release. And the message reads, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. And because I just love how she expresses her cards, I'm going to read her message to you. This is Doreen Virtue. This is her card. This deck was created in 2008, so it's been around for a long time. I've had it for a long time. I don't work with it a lot, but I was guided this month to work with this specific deck. Okay. Archangel Michael sends you this card in response to your questions about your divine life purpose. Perhaps you have an idea about what it is, but feel intimidated about moving forward. Or maybe you feel blocked with respect to understanding your life mission. These concerns have triggered Michael's assistance and the message he brings to you through this card. Just a second. Your higher self is completely aware of your divine mission and is ready to move forward on that path. Your higher self is also tapped into the universal flow of support available to you and your purpose. To reach your natural state, Michael will help you release anything that may be standing in your way, such as ego-based concerns or activities. So the action step that is requested or is giving you as guidance, take out 2 or more pieces of paper and a pen. It's funny that I mentioned that earlier. Or if desired, you can conduct this process on your computer by opening a blank word processing document. Okay, so this was created in 2008. That's how long ago. That's why that specific language. Breathe deeply and relax your muscles. Then at the top of the page, write Archangel Michael. What do I need to release to be fully on my path and purpose? Jot down everything that comes to mind, including your thoughts, feelings, visions, or words. The pen may even seem to write on its own, which is safe and normal when connecting with Michael's loving energy. Make a note of everything you receive, even if you don't understand the meaning. Then take the paper or print out from your computer and ceremoniously destroy it by burning it, immersing it in water, or burying it while simultaneously declaring, I now fully release anything that is not for my highest good. So this is another one of those exercises that really taps into this Hermit card, right? Because this is an exercise that you have to kind of do alone. This is work that you're doing for your soul ascension process, right? So that your soul can continue growing, so that your soul can move forward in its progression on this planet as we ascend with Mother Earth. So I hope this message has been helpful to you. It looks like you've got a lot of lovely things coming in for you this month, even though there's not really too many heavy hitters other than, the Hermit, which is asking you to self-reflect, for you to find your guide within yourself, which I think that is a good practice for us, no matter what, regardless of whether the Hermit's in your reading or not. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. As always, take what resonates, release what doesn't. And until our next message for you, I hope you have a wonderful September. Take care of you.